Moscow says it considers the destruction of Nord Stream gas pipelines last September an act of international terrorism. The Russian embassy to the United States says Washington should try to prove it was not behind the destruction of the pipelines. And earlier this month, American journalist Seymour Hersh cited an unidentified source saying that U.S. Navy divers had destroyed the pipelines with explosives on the orders of President Joe Biden. The White House has dismissed the allegations. And Paul Guaza, a researcher at the Institute for Peace and Conflict Resolution, says no country should sabotage equipment related to people's well-being, and the international community should oppose such acts and launch a joint investigation on the Nord Stream blasts.
When you block things like gas pipelines, you block things like cereal pipeline, you block things like access to food and energy, for people, what impliedly you're doing is that you're trying to breach on the fundamental values that we all converge at the United Nations. They shouldn't be taken away by the desire or the interest as opposed to the core values that the United Nations Charter, once any nation takes such measures, you are impeding on fundamental rights of people, and it should not be encouraged by anybody. So international community must point out to whoever the nation is. In this context, we're talking about the United States.